stay tuned, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So again, it's your boy Cobe Rising. Coming for you, coming for you.
Everyone know we the realest, a bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to feel it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a lady hit. Feel like I'm the one, like I'm Neo, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit. Ain't no gotta roll out. I know gotta roll out, yeah. Hustle out the band though, oh yeah. Hustle out the band though, yeah. Roll it, let it burn slow. Roll it, gotta let it burn slow. Yeah, anything you want, gotta earn it. Yeah, it's hell a lot of easier. You find your purpose. Giving game, Call of Duty, get the murking. Let it burn, flow, put you in the earning. Lead the youth, prosper, that's that new age. Ain't got time for kicking shit, boy, like I'm Luke Kane. Running fast, you can call me A-Trade. Getting T money, boy, you thought due dates. Yeah, I'm like a souffle, cause I rise high, rise and rise, that's academy. That's the rap, yeah, that's that rap. Yeah, eat 'em up, call it rap.
Man, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. You dig what I'm saying? Back at it again with another banger. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen City Organics. The sea moss is live and direct. Yes, we will be at Crunch in May. Make sure you guys are following me at King Alajuwan 21 on Instagram to make sure that you guys are up to date on everything that we'll be doing as far as the sea moss. We also are coming out with the power pack for the sea moss. You dig? Shout out to Sunshine. What's going on? I'm telling you, man, we have a power pack coming for the sea moss. We are going to be doing live samples, free samples of the sea moss and the power pack, live and direct. What's good? What's going on with you, my boy? Everything is everything, man. Listen, we got a lot coming for y'all, man, for sure. But without further ado, man, you know I gotta bring the homie. Matter of fact, I don't even know if y'all hear it. Can y'all hear that over there? Sound like some walking going on. Some big dogs. My dog.
Witness the might of the Jabari.
What's poppin', Slim?
What's good? What's good? Good evening, everybody.
I can't call it, bro. You know it. I know you excited, bro, with the race.
Yes, you already know. High Rocks Atlanta already in the books. You already know.
Come on with the High Rock, you dig? High Rock Atlanta in the building. Building. Look at that. Shout out to my boy Jabari, man. Shout out. What's been good though, bro? What's been going on?
I'm still going off the race highs, man, bro. I will say this: High Rocks Atlanta was pure cinema, And if you just put in the hashtag that and see just all the footage all over IG, all over the social media webs, it was an incredible experience. Oh, what's up, man?
What's good?
What's good? But man, it was incredible
from start to finish 3 straight days of fitness. Literally, 3 straight days of fitness.
See, this is what's going into the topic too, bro, because we talk about fitness, man. Like, you got to be fit, bro. I mean, to be doing days back to back to back like that. But see, that's why you train. 3 days ain't nothing. Shoot, you train what, 5, 6, 7 days a week?
Yeah,
that's you train for that. That's a regular. So 3 days, that's a regular day for me.
Yeah, but mind you, that Friday, once I got into the city and got pre-registered, that it had this shakeout run that they had at the World Congress Center that was set up by this training group, Proven and Matt B. Davis of the Hybrid Fitness Media. Got to plug that in. And basically, it started out a few people, but then it wound up to be at least 150 for a shakeout run. That was supposed to be for 2 miles, but they ran for 3, and they were pushing. Before every race,
know what type of competition is out there. Can't be no slacking.
Nah, but I took it easy on that shakeout run though. But that was incredible. Then race day, and I'll be honest with you that I wanted to shave 5 minutes off my last time. That didn't happen. But I learned some things, and one thing this race does expose is if you don't work on your weaknesses, you will get exploited by them. And specifically for me, it was that with the Burpee broad jumps and the compromise run afterwards. Also, with the sandbag weighted 40-pound lunges, which also slowed me down as well significantly, and the wall balls at the end. Now, mind you, the Burpee broad jumps were 80 meters. The stationary lunges were 100 meters. And the wall balls.
I figured that was you, Sag. I was wondering. I was like, "Oh, that sound like my boy. Gang is in the building." I didn't know you had another fitness channel, bro. That's what's good. Pitter patter putter. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, man, that's big facts right there, bro. Hey, man, we got some topics, bro. I mean, it's a whole breakdown, my G. Like, talking about what most people are bad at. You dig? And this could go so many places, man. But the number one thing that people are bad at in this day and age is winning. People are terrible at winning. They suck. They're good at losing.
I was thinking about nutrition.
This is gonna get into it's gonna be nutrition. It's multiple things, but they're bad at it. Most people are just good at losing. Think about this. Everybody has a goal. And then they make excuses when they don't get the goal and they don't succeed. That's what losers do.
Yeah.
Losers, you're making excuses. I know for a fact, if you ain't fit, I already know you lacking some success somewhere in your life.
Yeah.
You lacking some success in your life. And I'm going to tell you like this. Everybody that's fit, and y'all quote me in the chat, man. Most people that's fit, one thing we have in common, we show a lot of discipline. We have tons of discipline. Let me give y'all something real quick. Studies show that a lack of discipline leads to high failure rates. By 80%, you lack success. You fail. You have an 80% chance of failure when you don't have discipline. It is a strong predicator of success, especially when it comes to weight management, fitness, and health in general. Now, we had a couple of questions coming in the chat, man. They flowing in. So the first question that come about, first of all, it's to me, discipline is common. It's a common issue, but it's a really simple solution. It's really simple. Disciplined people, we don't eat whatever we want. We don't train whenever we feel like it. We eat what we need to eat. We train no matter what we feel like. You understand? It's that simple. It's simple to do it, but most people are losers in their head, meaning they don't win because they make excuses. There's been so many days where I didn't want to train, and I did it anyway, bro.
Yeah.
Many days you woke up and said, I ain't trying to go to work. I ain't trying to train. And guess what?
That's true. Today was one of those days.
You outbeating the company. You really are outbeating most people just by doing that alone. Here go questions, man. They flooding in. Shout out to my boy Kale's in the building. Get it. Shout out to my girl Brittany in the building, co-host of the show. We got first question is, does exercise make you disciplined? Let me tell you something. Exercising on a regular basis is an exceptional way to increase your discipline. It's going to teach you how to focus on a task so that way you can learn how to make sure you preserve and accomplishing your goals. Okay. So what about you, Jabari? Do you think exercise makes you more disciplined?
Regular exercise that is continuous, that like is structured. Yes, it does.
I like that.
Success.
Perfect.
It has to be repeated. It has to be a repeated action to create a habit, and thus once that habit's created, healthy habits created, then that puts down the blocks of success right there.
Man,
yeah.
What? Mm-hmm. Perfect practice makes perfect, y'all. And that's straight bar. Did it. I'm telling y'all, it's a great way to increase your discipline. And you want to be successful, you got to increase that discipline. You did. Oh. I'm telling y'all. And then, so here's the next question they said, some of the results of being disciplined is what? Let me tell you something. It's also going to help you increase your focus. And what happens is when you get disciplined, you create a drive to succeed. So that way you can find some type of enlightenment. You can find some type of joy in being successful, or at least on the way to it. So I think that's the part that they miss. They miss out so much on the fact that they wake up and they don't feel like doing it, and then they miss out. See, they're not finding joy. That's why they chose not to go when they know they needed to go, regardless of how they felt. They ain't enjoying the process. You got to find joy in going, no matter if you feel like it or not. You have to find your type of, and that's what discipline does. When you go, no matter what you feel like, it creates that urge. It increases your focus to get your ass up to go to the gym. It creates that passion in you to succeed. See, most people don't have the passion because they're not disciplined. And it's kind of an oxymoron. When they don't have the discipline, they don't have the drive. So when you don't have the drive and you don't go, you're finding a reason to not go and to fail. Mm-hmm. Hence the title. Most people are just good at losing. They allow their feelings to get in the way of their goals and what they're supposed to do. That actually eliminates the drive and passion. So that's why people need motivation to go to the gym. They try to seek outside sources of motivation to try to get their ass up and go to the gym. And it makes it worse because when you have that motivation, or you think you need motivation, they think they need energy. They think they need big back snacks.
They serve food here, sir.
They need donuts to get their ass up to go to the gym. They need Taco Bell, some junk food. Oh, I got to grab something real quick, which makes them feel worse in the outcome.
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
They are being prepared to die, literally, because why? They're letting their feelings get in the way of what they know they need to do. And what happens is that cuts their passion and then now fall into a deeper hole. You dig? Mm-hmm. That right there is why they fail. And guess what happens when you do that? You keep that consistent. So it's off and on. Now you're consistently inconsistent in the gym to the point where now you don't go anymore. Why? Because you haven't created that drive yet. Haven't created the drive. And now it puts them in a deeper hole. So when someone calls them out, now this is where the excuses come.
Shit, I'm a goddamn 8.
You can't make this up. What you think about that, bro?
That was just nothing but straight fire right there. I was just soaking it in.
Bars.
Oh God, you crazy.
Yeah, all those things. Yeah, they always like create that habits. And
shout out to Gaines, man.
In a way, in a way, you have to visualize who do you want to be, and what would that look like, and how to build towards that.
Okay.
Habits, okay, if this person looks like this, okay, what are the habits? How do they get there?
Have a goal set. Have something right there to achieve. Some bar to reach.
That they achieve, that then you could use as a template for your success.
Shout out to Gaines. It says, hell yeah, it does. Creates a new habit to a point where if you stop, it feels weird and off. And that's the main point, bro. You have to create that habit. You have to, and how do you create that habit, bro? You got to have that damn discipline. You got to get that ass up. Get your ass up and go. I don't care if you don't feel like going. It don't matter. Get your ass up and sweat.
Single for the summer, unbig your back.
Gotta unbig your back. If you're single for the summer, you dig. Right. You're gonna keep being a fatty.
Fat people sweat.
I'm trying to tell you. They just going down, 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 down. And then to the point where their organs is messing up. Their organs is screaming. They on fire. You dig?
No, sir.
And then
it's over with.
It's over with. It's over with. Shout out to Alice. What's going on? What up to the Bounce Back Club? Man, look, they rolling in. You dig? Shout out to Charmaine in the building. Man, what y'all think about this too, man? Listen, do y'all honestly, in the comments, think that, or what are some of the results that happened to you guys whenever you were disciplined? Because I like to hear. My results came from me being disciplined is what y'all see right now. This creation of the show, meeting Jabari, all of that came from the dedication that I've done, the discipline to keep consistent on my growth. Continuously. How I met Chris, continuously going. Everything that y'all seeing, I done documented my journey from when I started to where I'm at now. So y'all can see where we started from to where the growth was, but the discipline was why I continue to maintain that leverage and to keep this ish going. In a real way, it was. You know what I'm saying? I think we do is we help push each other. I met people in the gym. I've worked out with people in the gym, and we've pushed each other to the point where now we're doing much more and greater things than we had been had we not been disciplined. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of some of the successes that you fall into. I know you because of my buddy Julio. Man, shout out to Alex. You dig what I'm saying? And CG, he might pop in later. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing we kind of help. And shout out to G and Julio, because when we did that fitness content, man, that thing was funny, bro. But us being disciplined, man, was allowing us to be able to do some great things, create some pretty good content, being able to get great results. You're doing your races, you're getting higher in your race quote. And these things kind of come from being disciplined, having a healthy habit, and keeping that shit consistent. And shout out to Gaines because he said it. He said it creates a new habit to the point where now if I don't go to the gym, bro, it really does feel weird.
Yes.
Now I don't know what I would do if I didn't go, or if I did not go, it was because of a purposeful thing, which was to recover. You know what I'm saying? I'm foam rolling, running, doing some ab workouts. Like, bro, even if I'm not in the gym, I'm still working out. You know what I'm saying? Because it just feels off if I don't do it. That's the habit that it created, and to keep my shit consistent. You did.
That's straight ball. It is. It's all about that consistency, even when you're not there. It was actually something that their person I know, Mark, told me, and it was in the same post I put out recently, and he told me that, and it was actually not. No, it was 3 posts ago. It was basically the road to High Rocks, Atlanta, which I posted some early workouts, which that were straight up.
Right.
It was boring. I ain't gonna lie. It was fun, yes, but boring work because it's like, I gotta do all these sets and it's gonna pay off. But as Mark said, he told me to say, doing the work when nobody is watching is where the
there you go. Do it in the dark. Do it without the camera to the point where
no highlight reel.
You keep going.
Yeah, no highlight reels. Just doing the work.
That's real. That's how you know it's real talk. And matter of fact, we got one more question. It says, do fit people have a better sense of intelligence? I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of evidence that actually shows a link between physical fitness and cognitive brain power based on how old you are, what type of, how pretty much the type of exercise that you do, what it does when you exercise, it helps slow cognitive decline.
Mm-hmm.
So even now they're doing studies where people that are younger, like in their 20s, if you're young and you're fit, you're more than likely to have a more superior type of memory and thinking skills if you start early in your fitness and continue to grow from there. Yeah. So this whole, I don't even know. You remember back in the day when they talk about the jocks being stupid and stuff like that?
Yes.
Man, listen, them bulls didn't try in school. Let's be clear. We know how it was playing sports. You got away with everything. You ain't have to do nothing. So I think that's where that stigma came from. But I'm be honest, I was a scholar athlete in high school. You know what I'm saying? It was just different, man. Like most of the people that I knew played sports, we all did good in school. We got good grades. You know what I'm saying? Like we all did, to be honest with you. Yeah. And it also showed that we had a sense of discipline early so we can have success and continue that strive. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, bro.
Okay.
Y'all remember back in the day, and y'all quote me if y'all had the same thing happen. Y'all remember when we had recess?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't realize this, but there's some benefits of recess. Recess introduced a decrease, or excuse me, it increased the chances of your children having a physical health, mental health, and improves classroom behavior and engagement. We all had recess. Now let me give y'all some gems real quick. Y'all don't realize this, but recess is slowly declining and has been decreasing in the recent years. It's been decreasing in the years. And check this out. We're now sitting in the classroom more, which is also the same thing that we're doing as adults. We're sitting in the office more. Mm-hmm. We're sitting on our ass. I'm going to be honest. Most of y'all big backs was way more fit as a kid than you are as an adult. Oh, we going there today.
Mm-hmm.
We going there.
This shit up.
Most of y'all were more fit as a kid than you are when you're an adult.
Left wrist apple fritter, right wrist cinnamon bun.
And what that tells you is that we are lacking in physical activity. And notice that there are a lot more kids now who are pushing this overweight barrier.
Yeah.
They're lacking in physical health. They're lacking in social engagement. Classroom behavior is jacked up now. Any teachers in there, y'all can back me up if y'all really hear me. Kids nowadays lack a lot of social engagement. They also have classroom behavior that's out of this world. And the recess is not as important as it used to be. And they also lack in physical activity achievement. I remember back in the day, man, it used to be a very achievable goal. And you used to be proud of yourself to do pull-ups in elementary school, push-ups in elementary school. We used to do stretching to see how far you can stretch. It was a competitive thing. And we strive to be really, really good. These kids don't have it like how we used to. Somebody says, yes, you definitely find different types of friends who are dedicated to the gym. Yeah, that's real. And that's kind of where I'm alluding to. I remember when we went to recess and we'll come back in class, I remember we was able to just learn better.
Yeah.
I mean, I was ready for just getting the rest of the day over with. I'm going to give you an example too. I walk on my breaks whenever I go to work. By the time I come back in from my break, bro, I'm tackling on 2 projects at one time. I'm getting it going. I'm going. I'm much more productive after I walk.
Yeah.
And it's a sense that walking is the new recess for adults.
Yeah.
And y'all as kids were more fit because y'all were moving more. Now y'all sitting on y'all ass more. But y'all also took out recess, which means y'all don't work out like that. So now you guys are suffering because the older we get, the closer and quicker that you do decline. So it's actually more important for us to make sure that we're being proactive in our fitness, proactive in health, Why? Because we are getting older, and two, our jobs are more sedentary than it was back then. We're not moving that much. So we have to make sure we're overachieving in the movement. Not to mention, most of y'all just some alcoholics. Drinking like a motherfucker every weekend. On top of that, you eating big back snacks. The food ain't the same like how it was back then. So you eating fucking fried chicken every day with the sea oil grease.
Oh God, you crazy.
Your organs are screaming. You're drinking boozy juice.
Yep.
And it's over with. You're not walking. Everything that y'all are doing is the exact reason why society is the way that it is. So when me and Jabari call it out,
Stop the cap.
we're gonna tell you that you capping when we say that you out here getting it in, when I know for a fact I can look at you and tell you ain't getting it in. So don't be mad at me for trying to call y'all out, saying that y'all need to get y'all shit together, but at the same time tell me how difficult it is.
Where is he?
I'm not buying it.
I'm
not buying it. Kids, look, Charmaine says kids have iPads now. See?
Yeah.
They in there playing for the iPad. They ain't even outside. And if they are outside, they guarantee they're on the phones and iPad.
Yep.
And
no social interaction.
Dang. It's getting crazy, bro.
This technology.
Yep. So if y'all kids want to be more intelligent, take them to recess. Go work them out. Adults, if y'all want to be more intelligent, there's a link to physical fitness and brain cognition. So you might want to go work out.
And if you want to do both at the same time, if you like, you can get on a treadmill, listen to the audiobook.
Bars.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
They got to stop the cap, bro. Y'all can read and walk on the treadmill or get on the bike, cycle.
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Look, it's no excuses no more. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell them.
Zero.
There's zero excuses. I don't even want to hear it. Shout out to Alex. He said, I understand your point. Some people don't find the time for themselves, myself included. Listen, bro, we got to make time, okay? We don't have to find time. There's 24 hours in a day. That's something that we all know. Now it's up to us to choose the time slot that we want to pick for our success. We got to pick it. Exactly. So one thing that I'm going to tell y'all something is, if you don't make the time, it doesn't exist. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to say it again. If you don't make the time, then it doesn't exist. You have to create the time that's here, okay? And that's the thing where people get mistaken. Words mean things. I speak things into existence, which means this. If I have to find the time to do something, I won't find it, because you can't find it. You really won't find it. It's carving the time out, which means you have to go and create it. You got to create your time. So when you wake up tomorrow, you have to go and create your time. I'm going to give you an example. All right, I got to be at work at 7. I've carved out my time to go to work. Now I get off at 3 o'clock. I've carved out my time to get off at 3 o'clock. What am I going to do from 3 o'clock until X? That's how my mind works. I'm an engineer. So you have from 3 o'clock till whatever time to create your life. So if you want to choose fitness, create your time. Carve it out. You know, if you want to go to this particular gym, it's going to take you 30 minutes to get there. Then you know you can carve out time at 3:30. I'm going to the gym. Carve out the time again. I'll leave the gym at 4:30. You just carved it out. You just worked the fitness in. Now I need to eat. Now, what you going to eat? How long is it going to take you to cook it? Oh, well, guess what? If you meal prepped, all you got to do is go to your refrigerator and heat it up. It ain't going to take you but 15 minutes to eat and heat your food up. Now you just carved out time for fitness and your health. You see what I'm saying? That's how you want to break this ish down. You want to keep your success simple. And I'm going to show you guys a video. And shout out to my dog, Hurricane GH1. Making fitness easy and simple on your journey and setting realistic goals. I want you guys to understand something. Set realistic goals. Y'all are so used to losing. You can't even think about setting realistic goals because you make it too complicated. That's why you make excuses. You made your life too complicated to where you couldn't even do the thing that you said, and you made it too hard. If you keep it simple, you could do it. So shout out to my dog Hurricane for this one, because I think he made some valid points, and I just want you guys to hear it first here. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. Oh, I think I froze. Hold on. All right, here we go. All right, let me know if you guys can hear it in the comment section.
Stop complicating your fitness journey. Keep it simple and you'll be able to do it for a long run. Set realistic goal. For example, setting a goal of 15 to 20 pounds a month is not realistic because you might not be able to lose the weight, which is going to discourage you to continue your fitness journey. Also, if you're somebody that loves carbs, why would you be doing keto? I'm African. Most of our foods are carbs. So I wouldn't be doing keto because it wouldn't be realistic, and you end up falling off track and you wouldn't get the results you want. Same thing goes for fasting. If you're somebody that loves to eat breakfast in the morning, or your day starts early, so you want to eat something to get your day started, then doing intermittent fasting would not be realistic. Let's try to make sure our fitness goals match with what we got going on, your lifestyle, not just because it worked for somebody else or because somebody else is doing it. That is why you're doing it. I have the time to train 6 days a week. If you can only afford to go 3 or 4 days a week, then do 4 days a week. Make your fitness lifestyle fit into your routine so it becomes easier to stick to, which is going to help you get the results you want. Stop.
That's it.
Mother freaking
all the time.
I don't even be talking. I never really do the money talk. You heard?
I'm telling y'all, man, success, make it simple. I'm going to break it down. He makes it simple to fit into his life. He just said he was African. Most of his diet in Africa are carbs. So why would he go on a keto diet? You got to find your niche. You have to find the fitness that works for you. He knows if he's going to have a lot of carbs in his diet, he's got to work out and he's got to balance it with the protein. So he's not going to do keto at all, but he's going to make it fit for him. I'm going to give you an example. I'm mostly plant-based. It doesn't make sense for me to eat dairy and white sugar and all this other stuff. So whenever people look at me and I'm like, if I order some pizza, for example, and I scrape the cheese off and just put the vegetables on it, they'll look at me and be like, you're so weird. And that's one thing people are scared of. People are people pleasers. They're so worried about what other people got to say that they throw everything to the side to appease somebody else. I'm going to tell them this. I say, what do you mean? I'm mostly plant-based. I don't eat what you eat. I'm a different breed. You not like us. You are not like us. I'm going to eat it this way because why? That's where my niche is. This is where I keep success simple. I don't care what other people have to say about my diet. I care more about where I'm trying to go.
Yes.
AKA, I'm focused on my discipline. I have to stay disciplined, which means this. If someone tries to peer pressure me into doing something or eating something that I don't want to do, I can't do it. Why? Because I'm mostly plant-based. I'm keeping it simple. I don't do what you do. You're not like us.
Kendrick.
You got to find your foundation and discipline to aid you in your success. And what does it mean to be successful? Well, I'll tell you, you got to achieve. Let me Google it real quick. What does it mean to be successful? Achieving your goals, make a positive impact, finding fulfillment in one's actions and achievements.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find it. That's how you do it. You find it by making it simple. You make it freaking simple and keep that shit consistent no matter what the odds are.
That's right.
Shout out to Power Tripping. What's good? What you got to say about that one, bro?
Yeah, that was so much right there. But in regards to success, always continuously doing great habits repeatedly so that it builds those building blocks of success. And in regards to time, too. Yeah. And also in regards to fitness, it has to make sense for you that fits your lifestyle. Yes, get those goals, but also to create it in such that for something that you enjoy and it creates a healthy, better self, and it just makes sense for you. It fits you.
Yep. It's got to fit you. And that's why you got to know who you are too. Like 100% of the time, you just got to know that, listen, if this is how I am, this is what I'm going to do. And I just don't, I think most people, what they do is they'll put their true intentions to the side to appease. And that's what I was talking about earlier. People please all the time. That's part of the problem. They try to appease someone else to try to fit in. So if I was trying to fit in, then I would be messing my diet up to appease other people so I can fit into a group. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to try to find. So if I say no, then what that does is that alienates me from a certain group of people. And maybe and this is where you have to make a choice to choose. Are you going to align yourself with your discipline, or you're going to align yourself with your goals, or put your goals to the side to be a part of a group that doesn't even support your goals and they'd rather talk shit about it? Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah. I think people are trying to find that balance. And what I'm telling you is, if you stay on your purpose and your goals and discipline, you'll tend to attract the people that are doing the same thing. And that's where you want to be at. Go where you're celebrated, not where you hate it. If somebody hates you for being disciplined, my boy, they ain't for you.
No,
they not for you, man.
Right. Move along.
It's off. It's completely off. And that's where I just want to I want to show people this too, because it's so many benefits of staying disciplined and getting to your goals. For fellas, it's super important, because if you ain't working out, it could cost you your life.
Yeah.
I did a show last week talking about Black men's health and showing how messed up it is if we're not on top of our goals.
Right.
Gang showed me a perfect video today, and it shows so much. I had to share it because I'm like, yo, this is a perfect thing to go over today. It was insane. Let me see. Here it is. Let me know if you guys can hear it in the comment section. This was a really good video.
To your life. Muscle isn't just for looking jacked. It's also one of the most powerful predictors of how long you'll live. And today I'm speaking at Harvard Med about why having bigger biceps could save your life. You see, your muscles not only stretch and contract, they also act like a sponge, pulling sugar out of your blood. This keeps your blood sugar stable, which lowers your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even some types of cancer. And people with more muscle don't just live longer, they also live better. Lifting weights stimulates your brain too.
Damn, didn't we just speak about that? Didn't we just speak about that?
Yes, we did.
Yo, shout out to Ern. Look, shout out to Ern for that question. Are fit people, are they more intelligent? Didn't I just show that the evidence, there's a link between physical activity and brain cognition? The more you work out and exercise, it helps slow cognitive decline. This guy just said it sharpens your memory, which means the older you get, you slow your cognitive decline.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Sharpens your memory, your focus, and lowers your risk of dementia. It also strengthens your bones, which reduces your risk of fracture. That could be the difference between walking and a wheelchair. But here's the best. It doesn't take much. Even just 2 full body workouts a week can help you stay strong to keep doing the things that give your life meaning. So keep lifting. Your future self will thank you.
Well, God.
Yeah.
Mother freaking boss. He just gave the gems right there. What do you think about that, Jabbar?
Shout out to Jeff Nippert. He always, drops great content that is science-based, and it makes sense. So yes, definitely lifting it will strengthen your future self beyond what you can actually see. And it's for men and especially women, because technically, if I'm correct, which I am correct, I forgot the word. Forgot the medical term, but that term, sarcopenia or something like that.
Yeah, sarcopenia.
It affects women a lot more faster than men, and it gets spawned and also osteoporosis, especially in the later years. That's why it's imperative that ladies, you must lift.
Go ahead.
Weights. You must weight train.
Says thinking, I think he meant to say working out. Working out can actually help with dementia. Yep, he just said it.
Yeah.
They recommend that seniors work out to help slow the process. See, there you go.
Right.
That's what he was just saying in the video. Straight bars. Yo, this was amazing topic, man. Shout out to Gaines for sending me that video too, man. He spoke a point. Lifting can help lower the risk of cancer and your heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Black men, y'all really should be listening to this. That's one of the number one killers for black men is heart attack or heart issues.
Yeah.
Lowering the stress, helping out with the cancer. Cancer was number 2 for us. So working out literally, he just said it, will help save your life.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear anything about excuses why you can't do something. Hell, if your life was on the line, would you get your ass up and do it? I know I would.
Mm-hmm.
If I knew that I was at risk for something, listen, here's the thing. You don't want to get to the point where you're at risk. The point is you want to maintain your consistency so you are lowering your risk. So when you do get of age, it won't affect you as hard. That's the key. The key is you don't want to be affected as hard. That's like going to the damn car, the mechanic after some shit done blew up.
Yeah.
It's going to be more expensive versus if you had maintained and kept your car maintenance work. Now you lower your risk and you catch small things early so it doesn't get expensive over time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so you have a better chance of having a longer lasting car. Now your car can get up to 300,000 miles. Why? Because you took care of it. It's still running smooth. Same thing with your body. You still want to be able to run smooth. The increase of your muscle helps against sarcopenia. Also helps against osteoporosis. These are things that happen when we get older. Fellas, working out your legs, squats, that helps increase your testosterone. As we get older, your testosterone tends to lower. So if you're eating right now, and if you're being fit now, you increase your chances of testosterone. So when you do get of age, you still have reserves left. So you can still feel like the man. And you want to continue to do that because why? That's going to help you aid in success.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the fact. Straight bars.
It is.
That's straight bars, man.
Straight gold.
What you got on that one, bro?
No, I was just saying, it aids in pretty much everything, especially take care of your health now. And doing things to strengthen yourself or take care of yourself in later years. It's no way about it. And I mean, it's kind of crazy is that that now this new refocus on health that's been going on all over the country because we're now seeing the after effects of what poor health does, and now people want to make changes. People want better. There was this article I was going to send this to you. It was, I think it came up on my IG that the biggest, what was it called? It was like, I think it was like Fit Insider. And it was about the biggest new festivals that now exist involved fitness, music, and entertainment all intertwined. Just strictly entertainment. It also involves something also with health. And you're seeing this now, especially with Gen Z, a lot more focus on being more healthier.
Dang.
That generation is drinking much less. And that's been proved by statistics. And so you're seeing this new refocus on health, refocus on just a healthy culture.
That's real. And that's essentially what my whole thing is. We want to increase and have a better and healthier culture. You dig? Shout out to Brittany. Says we need to prioritize quality of life. I agree. Once that happens, people will start to understand how important their health is. Well, I'll tell you this, Brittany. I'm gonna throw you a bone. You'll have a better quality of life if you get healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get healthy, you'll already have a better quality of life.
Right.
That to me is the point where now you can put your pedal to the metal. Once you wake up in the morning, and if you feel good, you look good, you tend to perform better. If I'm being honest, when you really get up to the morning, like, man, I feel like I can take on the world. That drive is what helps you drive into wanting to do better. You'll find a way to look and be presentable when you're feeling good. Like, damn, you know what? These clothes fit good. And what it does is it helps increase your confidence, and it helps increase your focus on wanting to get shit done. That's what it does. And so when you have that, you'll find a way to open up yourself for success and discipline. And that is the key. And that's where people miss out at. Now you'll start to make a positive impact because you're making yourself achieve these goals. Because when you feel good, you want to get shit done.
Oh, yes.
Now you're looking to find fulfillment. So now when you get that success, you tie yourself to some type of personal happiness and well-being. Now you'll find joy in getting up and going to work. You'll find joy in having strong relationships. You'll find joy in pursuing hobbies that you actually want to do. And you'll go out and have a positive influence on your community when you get up and you do good. Mm-hmm. That right there is an increase in quality of life, but it has to start somewhere. Where's the spark at? And it's not about motivation, it's discipline. When you have a consistent, steady flow every single day, I don't care what you're feeling. Think about the person that you go to and say, man, you know what? This person always seems like they are on point. I guarantee you that person does not feel like they on point every day. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. I'll use myself as an example. That's how some people will look at me. And I'm looking at y'all like, man, look, you don't realize sometimes I don't feel like doing this shit.
You're doing nothing. It's all stress.
I don't feel like doing this sometimes. But I've had to create this, though. I've had to create this. I've told this story multiple times. I wasn't always fit. I thought I was fit because I played sports, but that don't mean I was fit. You understand? Right. I would get up, and I remember when I graduated college, I had an internship. I was working a part-time job. I actually got a full-time job in my career and working out. Man, I did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to the point where I was just working the full-time job so I can learn more in my career. And what happened was I started to lower, and I started to prioritize my work over my health. And I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I lost 15 pounds in 1 month. Because I was going to sleep and eating pizza every day and going to work. Man. That was my life. I said, God damn, something got to change. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling sick, looking like a twig, but I was all over the damn place, Jabari.
Yeah.
I was all over the place. I said, man, listen, I'm tired of living like this. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I said, what old buddy said off of Karate Kid? I hate it here.
Yeah. Right.
I hate it here, man. And it was funny because I passed the gym on the way to work anyway. So thank God I had a foundation where I said, at one point in my life, when was I feeling the best? I always look back when I was running track. I felt great. Hell, I was in really good shape. And so I was thinking to myself, well, what did I do? Well, I was working out. I said, okay, well, I guess I'll go work out. When I went to go do that, I started to build a discipline. I started going maybe once or twice a week, like most people. And then I just said, let me go ahead and go a third or fourth day a week. Now I'll go to work 5 days a week. Hell, I'm just going 5 days a week at this point. Mm-hmm. And I kept it to the point where I created a habit to where I ain't got no choice but to go now. I found a way. I went through all types of diets and tried everything, bruh. And I found one that helped in the way that I wanted to go through the journey. And this is the importance of success. You had to find fulfillment, making and achieving these goals. I had to have a personal growth and development for myself. And there's stats on this to back up what I'm saying. I had to increase my focus. And what happened was I had to be disciplined. Winners gonna win, bro. Like we gonna win some shit. When you got that winner mindset, bro, you know when you locked in, like, bro, I'm not losing. Like when if I'm playing sports, in my mind, I ain't losing. I am not losing. I'm gonna do what it takes to win. You feel me? So if I'm playing basketball, if I'm getting fouled by somebody and the refs ain't calling, I'm gonna foul your ass back to make sure you don't get shit on me.
Right.
And if they start crying to the ref, no, don't cry to the ref, because if the ref gonna call some shit on you, he better call some shit on me too.
Yeah.
So F that. So when somebody guarded me, they gonna know, oh, this boy ain't playing. Like, all right, well, let me make sure. Yeah, because I don't come to lose. I come to win. So when I go work out, guess what I come to do?
Win.
I come to win. I come in there, I'm trying to get a six-pack ab. I'm trying to get cut up. You dig? I'm trying to look good. I'm trying to gain my weight. I got goals. So when I go work out, headphones on. Them shits by my damn desk. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Headphones on.
You locked in.
I'm locked in, bruh. You ain't about to tell me no. Fuck you mean? Shout out to Games, man. He says facts. Having muscle doesn't only make you look good, it makes you feel good, making you strong to be able to do anything and improve mobility. And I'm gonna tell you what else it does, man. For guys, it increase your testosterone. And men, you need a high testosterone to be feeling great. Can't nobody tell you shit what to do when you feeling in that zone. You ever been in that zone where you feeling good? Can't nobody tell you shit. You saying the right thing. Y'all don't even know. You talking to a lady, y'all saying the right shit. You don't even know where it came from. You're like, God damn. Where did this shit come from? It came from the fact that you feeling good, bro. Like that testosterone was moving. That's what you need. You need that assertiveness, that confidence. That's when somebody look at you wrong, you can look them dead in their eyes and be like, what's up with it? You know where that feeling comes from. Your ass got to work out. Ladies love that shit too, because they like it turned them on. And that's a separate conversation. But the whole point about it is this is where success comes from. Can't nobody stop you. If you have that goal, if you have your goal set in mind and you're staying disciplined, can't nobody stop you, bro. Because no matter what you feeling like, you still gonna get it. So on the days where everybody's feeling like shit and they don't do nothing, you getting up and going and you getting somewhere. That's how you outbeat the competition. You have to outbeat them. You have to outwork them. You have to make sure you get your ass up and find disciplines where you don't need motivation. Doesn't even matter anymore. And that's a fact.
It is.
Yeah. You got to improve it, man. Man, look, any last words, bro, before we get up out of here, fam?
Look, I'll just say like this. With anything, with fitness, anything with life, it all takes discipline. It all takes doing healthy habits one day at a time, one step at a time.
Yep.
One block at a time, one wave at a time.
That's a bar.
The reason I put the wave in there because summer is coming and people are hitting the beaches.
Hit the beach,
Like
I'm hitting that beach. Shirtless. Hey, fuck a shirt season. Fellas, fuck a shirt.
Yeah.
Don't you go in there with no t-shirt on that goddamn water. Take your ass out.
Yeah.
You ain't work out.
Now I remember last 4th of July, I was at the beach and I saw that and I was just like, what?
Why? Where is the world coming to where a grown-ass man got a t-shirt on at the fucking pool? That's some sick ass shit, man. Don't take your shirt off. If you ain't fit, well, guess what? Look at yourself in the mirror and say, damn it, I gotta get my ass up and go to the gym. I gotta look like
get right.
I gotta be jacked like Jabari. I gotta be jacked like Cobe, because y'all ain't about to show me at the pool. Because guess what? I'm gonna show y'all fat asses up at the pool. Believe me.
Right. And I also want to say this too as well, man. Especially, I was gonna say this too as well, man. Especially at this event at High Rocks with a lot of fit people. Of course, there were regular people there too of all shapes and sizes, but they didn't care. They're just like, hey, is what it is. I'm good with my health. I'm, getting there, and that's good. That's great. But there were some fit people there, man. A lot of them. It made me think. It was like, yo, I got to tighten up for real.
Oh, that's motive, man. Listen, bro. I go to the gym. I do. I work out, man. I see people. I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm about to get my shit back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always on the grind. Like, you know, people think I'm like a motivation. I'm like, man, I find motivation in everybody else. I'm like, you know what? Let me get my shit. Like my homeboy, he got me back into cycling. Like I'm doing my bike again.
Yes.
He like, man, shit. I told him I was doing like 15 miles. He like, nah, get your weight up, nigga. 30 miles. I said, what? 30? Yeah, let's just say less, bro. Man, bro, Sunday, bro, I did almost 20 miles. 20 miles on the bike. I was tired as hell, but my leg was tight, bro. You hear me? My leg, my quad muscles was on fire. They was screaming, bro.
Oh God, you crazy.
I was like, damn, I did 20 miles. Fuck it. We on our way to 30. I'm on my way to 30. Cause I ain't about to have no big back this summer. You dig? I still got a ways to go. Bro. Hey, bro, you on the grind. You feel me? You doing it. You got your diet changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get there in no time. And that's what it's about. It's about getting to the goddamn grind.
Right. Ahead, and the only big back acceptable is a cobra back, a muscular cobra back.
Hey, facts. That cobra back. You dig? Flex on them all damn day. Man, fuck. Look, you said it right there, bro. So, man, look, we're going to get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all unbig y'all's backs for the summertime.
For the summer, unbig your back.
Man, listen, if y'all single, unbig your back. God damn it. Hey, if you got somebody, unbig your back. In a real way, that's what you better
Something
do.
that all fat people must know.
Some of y'all need to know, man. I know y'all not successful, and I can tell because your fitness ain't in check. Get your fitness in check, increase your discipline, you'll be successful. You make more money. And people gonna look at you crazy when they look at me crazy when I eat my pizza with no cheese on it and throw my veggies on there. They be telling me,
you crazy.
I'm crazy. But guess what I tell them? Oh, well.
Can't make this shit up.
Right.
I told them stop the cap, stop eating Taco Bell, because goddamn it, we in here. I eat real food. I'm plant-based, baby.
Food here, sir.
Wild rice, chickpeas, lentils. I'm on my protein-ish. Ain't no big gut, none of that. 6-pack abs over here because I got goals. I ain't drinking no Boosie juice.
Drink Boosie juice?
Nope, I drink water.
Yeah.
I drink water, and what I had in here was BCAAs. Why? Because I'm recovering from the workout that I did today that I didn't feel like doing, but I did it anyway. Why did I do that? Because a motherfucker discipline. I ain't going to Taco Bell. I had real food.
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Them fools just got excuses, and that's why they are in the situation that they in. Look at games.
Right.
If you eat Popeyes, make sure you unbig your back. You goddamn Skippy.
Yeah.
If you eat Popeyes, unbig your back. And guess what? Chick-fil-A, they up there too. You eating Chick-fil-A, unbig your back. Did y'all see the chemicals that they it was a video about the Chick-fil-A chicken. They had what was it, the same chemicals as antifreeze. Y'all ain't see that? Oh Lord, bro. Hold on. Before we go, let me show you this video.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all ain't seen that video, man.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Wait a minute now. Hold on. I got to show y'all this shit. Man, when I saw that, man, I said, hold up, man. Y'all doing Chick-fil-A like that? Yes, y'all. They did a video where the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich had some shit like antifreeze on it, man. It was wild. Oh man, please tell me what did I do? Did I share that video? Hold on, let me see if I can find it, bruh. Dang, hold on. Let me see. I might not be able to find it, man.
Word.
Oh, here you go. I got it. Here you go.
Right.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on. Here you go. I can't believe y'all ain't seen this, man. Hold on. Here you go. I'm about to share it right now. If my computer will stop acting up. All right, here it is. Let me know if y'all can hear it in the comment section, bro. Look at this. He's spraying engine degreaser on the chicken, but check it out. It's got 82 highly processed ingredients. 16 of them are petroleum derived or synthesized.
Ooh.
I'd be goddamn. Check it out, y'all.
Freezer in your Chick-fil-A pickles?
Silicone on your French fries?
Antifreeze in the sauce?
What?
This Chick-fil-A meal has polysorbate 80 in the pickle.
Dimethyl polysoloxane in the French fry?
Propylene glycoalginate in the sauce?
I bet I won't find.
Whoa, antifreeze in the chicken in the Chick-fil-A sauce. Y'all eating Polynesian. Y'all eating Polynesian degreaser. Y'all eating antifreeze sauce.
Man.
God, dog. This is crazy.
Ingredients in your pantry.
They're meant to extend the shelf life, cheapen the prices, and get you addicted.
The crazy thing is this meal has 82 highly processed garbage ingredients. 16 of them are petroleum derived. Or
look at that. Y'all eating petroleum gas. Hey man, y'all eating 87 lead. Wonder why y'all getting big bags. Y'all eating gas. Y'all eating leaded gas out the gas station. Wonder why y'all look like that damn gas tank right there.
Stop the cap.
Well,
Boy,
I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Look at all that stuff. And guess what? They're putting a costume on it and making it look like Chick-fil-A sauce. But real talk, y'all out here eating and drinking petroleum.
Now look, all of these are generally recognized as safe at small amounts, but how do you think our bodies break down these lab-made synthetic abominations?
If you want to do the dose mix, the poison, by all means, but we're going to skip this trash. Engine
Antifreeze, bruh. Can you believe that? Antifreeze, bruh. This is crazy, y'all. I wanted to show y'all that because this shit is really weird. Somebody says that's why so many stomach problems.
Yeah.
Guess what? And they said small amounts. I see people that go to Chick-fil-A every day. Every single day. And they wonder why they are in the situation that they in.
It's
but
crazy.
Yeah,
that stuff.
It was insane. I can't believe that. People are normalizing going out and eating this junk food. And guess what? They're still gonna say they don't care. They don't care. They're gonna eat the same shit. They're gonna suffer their illnesses, but guess what? We told them. We told them. Want to Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, and all that? Yeah, y'all drinking and eating antifreeze, and wonder why they got stomach problems and big backness. Y'all bet y'all if y'all drink antifreeze, yeah, y'all bet y'all would have stomach issues.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. We'll get up out of here, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all for coming in. Jabbar, I appreciate you for stopping in on the show. You dig? Shout out to my boy Gaines in the building. You dig? Shout out to my man Ernest Cole to the show. Shout out to Brittany Cole to the show. You dig? Shout out to Charmaine. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Alex in the building. You feel me? Shout out to my dog Kales in the mother loving building. You dig? Shout out to Powerhouse. Hey man, we got everybody coming in heavy hitters, man. Shout out to Michelle in the building. Shout out to Sunshine in the building. And shout out to Sunrise in the building. Because guess what we're going to do? We're going to rise and rise at this thing. When we're faced with an obstacle, what we do?
Rise.